Black men get the white women that other white men genuinely do not want. You don't get the top of the line white women. You don't. You get leftovers. Look at most of our celebrities. They did not marry women who came from the richest white families. Black money and white money don't behave the same. New black money will jump on any poor white girl and make her a billionaire, Tiger Woods. Rich white woman, rich white money doesn't operate that way. No interracial relationship is acceptable because we have too many black women who are unmarried. Black women are the largest population on the planet Earth. If you can't find one in America, get it from Africa. If you can't get it from Africa, go to the Caribbean, go to Canada, go to Europe. Why would a black man need to copulate, build a family with anything other than a black woman when you have so many black women available? It is an exercise in self-hatred. There's no way to get around it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title guys, you can see in today's video, we're going to be talking about Evelyn Lozada's daughter and how ultimately she also has bite the dust. So unfortunately for her, even though these women will be thinking that naturally they're above you, and the reason why I'm saying that is because continuously we will see these women coming out here thinking that because they're non-blackness that they're gonna get a better version of these male, which is quite ludicrous because this girl mother, the racist Evelyn Lozada herself, even though she liked to say that, oh, I'm Afro-Latina when it's convenient for her, this woman doing what they do best. Just in case you guys aren't necessarily familiar, this woman a few years back when she was on this show, basically she came out here and she referenced a black woman, OG, basically comparing her to Monkey. And where have we seen this before? Oh, Erica Mena. Recently, she did the same thing with Spice, because this is what I continue to talk about. Regardless of you as a black woman coming out here thinking that these women are your allies, thinking that these women like you, secretly these women truly despise you, even though they will come into our community, try to ingratiate themselves within it while secretly competing with you. Black woman, I need you to get this through your head. These women don't like you. This is why continuously whenever you see them get in these type of relationship with these self-hating men, naturally these women are born to be left single baby mama, which is quite interesting to me because just like her mother, Evelyn Lozada, she also thought because of her non-blackness, she was going to get a better version of a black male. And she couldn't really fathom the fact that her then husband, Ocho Cinco's, basically he was going out here, basically DMing OG. And like I said, because of the reason these women deem you beneath them, this is why it is so difficult for them to comprehend any of that. But just in case you guys haven't really seen what I'm talking about, check out this clip here when Evelyn basically wanted to, I guess, embarrass OG, all because she couldn't fathom the fact that given that she's not black and OG is a black woman, she thought that, you know, this male that she was in a relationship with was going to pedestalize her and keep her there because, yes, we know that these males, they're going to say whatever is necessary in order for them to get any access to any type of woman. This is whether it's you as a black woman or these women that they deem to be their preference. But nonetheless, these preference has been learning the very hard way. Check out this clip. See Evelyn attempting to expose OG, but obviously OG will never ever let her have it. Check this clip out and there you have it. Another thing that I thought was quite interesting is that you guys saw how all of these women, instead of them coming to the defense of a black woman, and yes, we can go and talk about these moral police that continuously want to attack the woman within the situation because far as I understand, Chad was the one that was married to this racist Evelyn. It wasn't OG. Not really understanding why is it that woman continuously feel the need for them to attack the woman within the situation. And yes, like I said, if you want to make the argument, well, OG know that he was married, why were she entertaining his DM? Because you guys saw that obviously Evelyn, she was waiting for this moment because she wanted to have her little 15 minutes, right? But you guys saw how OG say, oh, you have these evidence here according to you that has been altered. But wait, I'm gonna get my phone so you can see the real conversation where he was the one that decided that he was gonna message me first. And this is why you saw how OG read her for the filth that she is. You guys also saw that she was so shocked shocked because OJ basically told her, oh, you thought we initiated talking at this time. No, boo-boo, it was way before that. And like I said, the reason why this woman was so shocked when she saw that is because naturally these women feel like because you're a woman, these self-hating black male, they're gonna put them above you. And yes, we have seen these male continuously come out here and they have said, and they also have do stuff where they will make these women feel like they view them better as us. But even though these male like to talk that talk, you guys notice that these males don't really keep up that image because like I continue to come on here and say, if these women are so much better, if they're so fit, feminine, and friendly, why do they continue to dog these women out continuously? And I don't really know her daughter, but I can assure you guys this woman is probably going through the same predicament because at the end of the day, these males can only be who they are, right? So recently when the whole news broke about the game was basically going out with Evelyn Lozada daughter, naturally they didn't really came out here and deny the rumors. But recently he sat down and he had this interview. He was asked about him allegedly becoming a father once again, and this is what he had to say.
And then I heard you're expecting kids, twins.
Twins is, yeah, you got to stay off the internet.
Right.
Yeah, I'm expecting one child.
One child.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel about that? Being...
I think about it in terms of like years, right? Like I'm 44, so when my new child is 21, I'll be 65, right?
Right.
And that seems kind of old until you start thinking about who's 65 now,
Okay.
right? And so when I think about that, I think that like, I don't know how old like Mariah Carey is, but she has to be like 10 years older than me, or
Okay.
Jay-Z or something like that.
Okay.
They got to be almost like, their next big birthday is probably 60. They're
Right.
still out here looking young and looking cool. So it ain't that bad. But I think at the end of the day, it's new life. It's going to be a different parenting experience from when I was younger. So when I was younger, I was still hard-headed in the streets, and like I don't know how I even made it to this point in my life doing the things that I was doing, but I made it. My kids are all fine, smart, straight A students, and good, and so it'll just be interesting to parent at this age.
There you have it. In his own word, basically he's conforming. And another thing that really piqued my interest, you guys notice how he's concerned, I guess, about the age that he's going to be once this kid become a young adult. Why didn't you consider that prior to you impregnating this woman that could potentially be your daughter? And this is what I continue to talk about, because regardless of these male deeming these women to be so much better, so much superior, they will say that how these women have all the positive attribute that they look for in woman. Isn't it ironic how even though these women have everything that these male claim that they want, you guys notice that they're always also making them baby mama, just like unfortunately they continue to do with black women. This is why black women, I will continue to come on here and say everything that these males say should literally go through one of your ear and come through the next one, because they're literally the walking biggest hypocrite that has ever walked this planet Earth. Regardless of them coming out here and saying all the rah that they continue to spew about these women, at the end of the day, they're not giving a better version of them. We have seen these women, once they do fall into these on the sorry male trap, unfortunately, we will continuously be seeing these preferences out here on the internet on all different platforms, basically crying, saying how they don't know where these men are, about how these males aren't involved in their kids' life, about how these males don't help them financially. I mean, Cardi B continuously, ever since she decided that she was going to get in a marriage with the cheater Offset, continuously that male has been coming out here embarrassing her. Recently, once again, I think it's like for the third or fourth time now, she basically threatened to divorce him. And naturally, given the fact that Cardi B, naturally, she don't really have any real talent. This is why whenever she's going to release a project, this is why she continuously have to come out here with all of these publicity stunts, because unfortunately for her, Cardi B, she should know by now that the only reason why we know her today is because unfortunately the industry has been working overtime trying to get an actual successful woman out of here, and that is none other than the queen of rap herself, Nicki Minaj. A lot of people feel a way about Nicki Minaj, but you guys can't deny that she's extremely talented. No one can come out here and question whether Nicki is a true rap artist or not, because like I said, regardless of the industry paying millions and millions of dollars to attempt to get rid of her, we see every single time that Nicki just rise above. Just recently, she started the second leg of her tour. The first one in the US was so successful that the general public were basically out here requesting another one. Cardi B, according to what I have seen in the whole music industry world, this woman has released, I think, like 7 songs this year. Yes, whether it's her own or she was featured on them. And we have seen like none of them have charted. Unfortunately, the label that decided that they were going to invest so much money into her, unfortunately, I feel like at this point, they're not really get a return on their investment. And this is why I say Cardi B, Erica Mena, Sin Santana, Donnie Lay, and I'm pretty sure this girl is going to be the newest one that is going to be added to the victim list, because unfortunately these women continue to fall into these traps. These women not learn. Your mother, she went through the same thing with Chad. She went through the same thing with all of the blackmail that she has been involved with. But this is why I continue to say I can never show any type of empathy and sympathy for this woman, because her mother has been through the same thing. Her mom think that because of her non-blackness, she was going to get these male to act right? And this is why I continue to say, yes, even though these male will come in your ear basically pillow talking shit about us as black women, but at the end of the day, are they really showing up for y'all? Are they really giving you a better version of themselves? Are they marrying you? And even if they are marrying you, like I said, Cardi B case, they're not really treating you as the husband is supposed to treat their wife. Fortunately, because these preference think that they're so special, they have these magical vagina and they be believing what these low-hanging fruit be saying. Unfortunately, this is why I say these women continuously see their mom, all of their non-black friend continuously going through all of these unfortunate predicaments. In my opinion, the only reason why these women continue to fall into these male trap is because these women feel like they have to one-up black women. These women feel like they have to prove that they're better for these male. They have to prove that they're more feminine and friendly. They're non-combative, which I think is quite hilarious, because for the most part, if you guys look at black women, and this is across the globe, if you guys looking at black women, I am so ecstatic to see black women are really realizing that not really beneficial for them to continue to go out here and invest in the least producing males of society. Are continuously coming out here letting it be known how they have zero interest in us, how they wish the worst for us. So unfortunately for these males, because they have spent decades coming out here on all type of platforms. First it was a music video, then it was on these magazine, now we have social media. All of the preference continue to come out here and expose them for the filth that they are, regardless of what they're saying. But nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole situation. But I would like to hear what you guys have to say about Evelyn Lozada daughter also following in her footsteps. And like I said, you would think this girl would have learned from her mom, right? Because even though this woman thought that she was special, we have seen all of the low-hanging fruit that she herself were with. They also dog her out. You guys just saw how OG basically were telling her, oh, Chad think I'm pretty though, even though you are calling me ugly. It's another thing that I continue to talk about. Black women, these women will forever see you beneath them, because unfortunately, because of the imagery that has been portrayed about us as black women literally throughout entirety, and naturally because we don't really have men within our community that are going out here that are basically fighting to put us in a different predicament. Unfortunately, this is why we will continue to be viewed this way in the eyes of these very racist culture vulture that unfortunately, whenever they come into our community, unfortunately, we know that yes, the self-hating black male facilitate this, but you as a black woman also, you continuing to support these women, giving them opportunity that you as a black woman would never get. These women will go, they will alter their body, basically making a mockery of us as black women. They for the most part, they will profit off of that. This is why I continue to talk about the racist Erica Mena. Erica Mena has been out here in Black woman spaces for the longest, making millions when Black women will never get those type of opportunity. Now we have also the illiterate Cardi B that she's also doing the exact same thing. And unfortunately, regardless of these women making it very known that they don't like Black women, that they're racist, guess who their #1 fan bases are? If you guys just look around and look at who support these women, it is not the Latin woman from their community. Unfortunately, it is low self-esteem Black women that continuously live vicariously through Black male preference. But nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about Evelyn Lozada's daughter basically falling into her footstep by basically also becoming a single baby mama by one of the least sorry male. And like I said, as she was as special, as she was non-combative, as she was feminine, as she was fit, as these male continue to come out here and talk about, then why did he not make you his wife? He went and make you just another statistic, aka a baby mama. Nonetheless, guys, whatever your thoughts and opinion are, please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed Black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with Black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they help create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.